Hey guys, Saloon here. Today we are going to take a look at appearances of the War Within Season 2, or otherwise known as Liberation of Undermine tier sets. I'm also going to include the Gladiator sets as they are using the same appearance. We are going to start with the Warrior set first. I feel like this set is a bit generic. It's nothing special or new we haven't seen before. It is very typical for warriors to have these spiky shoulders and very metallic colors with a helmet and these spikes on the shoes. But other than that, I think it's a decent looking set. It's definitely not the worst warrior set I've seen, but it's not the best either, so it's very mid. I like the mythic colors, of course, and I think we will get these shoulder effects as the Keystone Hero rewards for all sets, and this will apply to all classes, of course. Here are the Gladiator colors and the Elite colors, which are really sick, I must say. I like this one the most, but I highly doubt I'll ever get it, so. Up next we have the Paladin set. I personally really like this set. I think it has really cool aesthetics with the lions on the shoulder and the hands and the wings on the helmet. However, for this exact same reason, I feel like some people will dislike it because it's a bit too alliance themed, perhaps. I have a hard time imagining this set on a Zandalari troll or a Tauren, perhaps. It doesn't bother me personally, but it might bother some Horde players at least. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. This is the Gladiator set. It's a bit unorthodox in colors, at least for a Paladin in my opinion. But of course, the Elite set looks fantastic as always with the purple. My goodness. Up next, we have the Hunter set. Okay guys, hear me out. In my opinion, this looks kind of like the Sylvanas set. If we were to get Sylvanas back into the game as a main lore character or something, I feel like this is how her set would look like. It's a really cool set, I really like it, but it's a bit Forsaken theme. Look at this set, especially the heroic version. Like the cape and everything, the shoulders. It's very Sylvanas colors, don't you think? Definitely a really good hunter set. We had way worse in the past before. So I'm looking forward to getting this one as I'm maining Hunter as per usual. This is the Gladiator version. And here is the Elite one, which for once I'm not a huge fan of. Next we have the Rogue tier set. I bet some of you are probably sick of pirates at this point, but man, this set looks pretty sick. I usually don't play rogues, but this set, especially look at this normal one. This looks so good. I would probably level up on alt just so I can get this set. It looks really cool. I really like the smoke coming out of the head. Gives this really ghosty vibe. I don't like the heroic colors though. I'm not sure what they thought with this one. It's a bit But then we have the mythic set. Oh, this looks so sick. Man, I really want this set. This looks fantastic. If you're playing a rogue in season 2, you're in for a treat, honestly. This is the Gladiator colors, which are alright. It's okay. I'm not sure about the green color, but it's just personal taste. And we have the Elite set as well, which again looks really cool. with the whole undead theme vibe. It's really nice. Next, we have Priest. For me personally, this is the most disappointing set of all. This looks really boring to me. The colors for the normal set are pretty ugly, in my opinion. The only redeeming quality I see for this set is if you look closely, it has plates on it. I've not really seen much plates on a cloth armor, which kind of makes it look like more of a holy paladin rather than a priest. But I like that touch. I think it's nice. But other than that, we had way more better priest sets in the past before, in my opinion. I am really not a fan of these. Maybe you are. If so, good for you. But I don't like it. Especially the helmet looks... I don't even know what word to use for it. You have like a bucket with a halo on you. But yeah, that's just me. Next is the Death Knight set. I think this set looks pretty solid. If I would reimagine the Lich King again, I say this is how it would look. There is a color for each spec as well. So the Wraithfinder looked like for Unholy, the normal is kinda like for Blood, and the Heroic set looks like a Frost set. And then we have, of course, the Mythic set, which just looks stunningly, amazingly badass and edgy. I really want this set myself. I also really like the half skirt beneath with these sharp colors at the end. 10 out of 10 set. We have here the gladiator colors. Bit more undead themed. And of course, the elite set, which is once again purple and golden. Up next is the Shaman set. I am personally not a huge fan of this one. I kinda like the lightning bolts in the shoulders and the helmet, but that's about it. Other than that, I think what ruins it for me, honestly, is the skirt. I think this set would probably look a lot better if they had made proper legs for it, or maybe a half skirt, but not a full one. I don't know, that's just really ruins it for me, but let me know what you guys think of this one. I'd rate it higher than the Priest, but that's as good as it gets. It's definitely not my favorite Shaman set. I feel like we have... Oh, see? I don't know why for the Gladiator, like this one, like this, it looks so much better without the robe. I'm not sure if this my add-on glitching out is why the skirt is not showing, or if the Gladiator one doesn't have a skirt for some reason, but I feel like this looks already a lot better. Maybe it changes the trousers a bit more to match the rest, but still would look a lot better. Oh, like this! Oh my god. The Elite set looks so much better than the rest so far without the skirt. I hope there is an option for the PvE sets as well to not have a skirt, because honestly, that just doesn't look great. Next is the Mage set. Ironically, this is how I would have imagined the Shaman set to be. I feel like these look like elementals, and each difficulty is a different elemental type. For example, the first one was like wind, this is like fire, and then we have ice. But I must say, this looks pretty sick. I don't think we quite had a mage set like this before. Mythic colors look really nice. And we have green for the gladiator set. And I bet the elite set will be purple, right? Of course it is. Wow. It's like an arcane elemental. Really cool. Really nice. Really solid set for mages this tier. Next set is Warlock. This looks pretty freaky. I really like the shoulders and the helmet, but at the same time, I feel like that's it. The rest of the set feels a bit kind of forgettable. It feels like only the helmet and the shoulders are going for these, and that's about it. I'm not sure what else could they have done to make it a bit more interesting. I mean, it's not bad, but I feel like we had better Warlock sets in the past before. I really like the flame animation, that looks pretty cool. I really don't like this one. I'm not a fan of the gladiator colors. And the elite set is, of course, purple, as per usual. Then we have Monk, of course. This set feels very heavily inspired by Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion. I think this is hands down the best monk set Blizzard has ever made. I don't think they can top this by a lot. It's even better than the anniversary set. Like, seriously, this is so good. I will definitely have a monk cult just so I can earn these sets. These look absolutely fantastic. I love the tattoo chest. I wonder how it looks on female characters. The color scheme of each set looks also really good. They are all completely different from each other. The mythic, of course, has the usual monk colors with the green and the red, black. It looks fantastic. Hands down, best monk set ever. I highly recommend playing a monk if you haven't before, just for this set. Looks really, really good in my opinion. This is the best tier set of all. Up next we have Druids. I feel like this tier is very heavily themed around Trustfar for Druids. If you look at the shoulders, this looks pretty close to what the cat form for Cool Tyran Druids look like. Then the belt has the face of the bear, and the headpiece kinda looks like the antlers for the Moonkin form of the Cool Tyran Druids. It's a pretty neat looking set. It looks very scary and freaky, and a bit creepy, but I really feel like they nailed the theme if Trust for what was they were going for. I like the colors as well, especially the mythic one looks really cool. Very ghosty colors. This is the gladiator one. And the elite set, which is purple, of course, as always. Next, we have demon hunters. So this set is very clearly themed around the updated model of the Fell Reaver, because it has exactly the same helmet and shoulders. However, my gripe with this set are the boots. The Fell Reaver, I put a picture somewhere on the screen, has clearly boots that match the shoulders and the helmet, but the Demon Hunter set does not. And I feel like the upper half of the set looks decent, but the lower half does not. I once again think the skirt, even though it's a half skirt, was not needed. I'm not a fan of it. And just it really feels like the upper half does not match the lower half very well. But maybe it's just me. What do you guys think? Do you like this take on the Demon Hunters? I'm not sure. I appreciate what they tried to go for with the Fell Reaver, but I feel like they kind of missed the mark a little bit. At last, we have Evokers. I feel like this set is just okay. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst either. We have each difficulty representing the different dragonflights. I believe this is meant to be the bronze dragonflight. This should be the red one, which kind of looks like Alex Strauss's gear. Then we have the heroic one, which I think is the blue dragonflight representation. And the mythic one is the black. And the gladiator set is probably the green dragonflight representation. The elite set looks not purple for once. I'm not sure which dragonflight this would represent, but it looks decent. And that's it for all tier and gladiator sets for all classes. Which ones do you like the most and the least? Let me know in the comments. I thank you all very much for watching. Subscribe for more WoW content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!